Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's podcast episode. This week, I want to talk about a very important topic when it comes to pricing and paying for mindset work and programs and anything you might be wanting to invest in either in yourself or you might be asking for people to invest in you. Now, for me as a coach, and I've been doing this for a while, pricing has always been one of those agonizing points until I learned this valuable rule. And I want you to hear this from a consumer and from someone who might be asking people to pay for products. You are never, ever investing the money in the person you are paying. I want to repeat that. You are never investing money in the person you are paying. If you're paying for transformation, if you are paying for mindset, if you are paying for some form of energy course, what you are actually investing in is you. You are investing that money in you and your personal growth or your business growth. You are never investing in the person you are paying it for. So if you are a coach and you are worried about people investing in you and you are thinking, how much do I charge? The question you have to ask yourself is, how much do you need to charge for people to take their transformation seriously? Whatever it is you are offering, you need to charge enough that the person is going to do the program and take part and feel that it's an up level for them. If you are the consumer, when you are looking at things, you might be in a different state in different places and different times of your life, and that's okay. I've been at that place where I always used to go for the free thing. The free thing was the only thing. I would show up for the challenges, I would show up for a launch, and then I'd be like, oh, I'll dip out before they start talking about it at the end, or I'll just pretend I'm interested, whereas really, I'm not going to pay that. I'm not going to invest in that. I know I can get that from a book, or I know I can get that from something else. Now, that wasn't me being arrogant. It wasn't me thinking, I can get that from somewhere else. Deep down, I knew I needed the extra help. I knew I needed the program. I knew I needed the thing. Not because I needed it, not because I was broken, not because I was less than, but because it was going to help my up level in some way. But there was a part of me that had never invested in me ever. And I mean ever. So when you are in that state and when you are starting to invest in yourself, it is scary. I remember joining a program and it was $300. And because I wasn't at that point of feeling worthy enough, I was like, oh, I need out of this. It's not working. And my ego took over. I wasn't at the stage I was ready. And what we've got to start to do is understand where we are, because there is lessons for each. So if you are at the point where you are thinking you want to join a program or you want to be part of something, but there's something holding you back, you've got to go deeper into what is it that's holding you back. There is often a self-worth issue linked to our money, linked to our finances, linked to what we are willing to invest in ourselves. And often when it comes to women, we're like, oh, what would my husband say? There's nothing tangible there. What would he say to that? And there's that fear of failing. There's a fear of, well, this might not be the thing. So what you've got to start to think about when you're investing in things or when you are charging for products, it is not about this being the thing to fix you. You are never going to get fixed going into a program thinking this is going to be the thing to fix me, because there is absolutely nothing. There is no part of you that needs to be fixed. And I want to say that again. There is no part of you that ever needs to be fixed. There's parts that want you to heal and grow from and develop from, but that doesn't need to be fixed. It just needs to be honored. It needs to be heard. It needs to be part of your growth journey. There is no part of you that is broken. There is no part of you that is missing. There is no part of you that needs that missing piece to be able to do anything. Once you understand that you are worthy now, then that changes everything. Once you understand that your dreams are worthy, that changes literally everything. Now, it is not about always investing in the next thing, the next program. But if there is something in you that is called to learn, called to experience, called to step up and rise in some way, shape, or form, your soul brings you people, brings you programs, brings you things that you are drawn to help you do that, to show you things that you might not be able to see at the minute yourself. Now, your soul will direct you to the right people. You might have found this where you're on Instagram and suddenly this person keeps popping up and there's something about their energy that you're just so drawn to and it's amazing and you just want to join what they're doing. You want to be part of it. And your soul will guide you to all the right people. You've just got to trust. But then there is that part where it goes, how much are you willing to invest in the new version of you? And that's when you get the question. And that's when it starts to come up and your self-worth starts to kick in. Now, I have invested so much over the years. Now, I'm not saying you have to do that. And I'm not saying you have to be in a space. If you want to join a program for $50, go and join that program for $50. And do not think, some coaches and some people say, you know, what you're investing is like linked to everything. It's not. You can be a coach, you can charge a minimal price for your programs. That does not mean that you do not have the self-worth to charge more. Some of them say, you know, you've got to be charging high ticket prices, otherwise you don't have self-worth. That is not true. You need to charge whatever energetically aligns with you and the transformation you want your clients to have. And vice versa, if you are purchasing, you need to energetically align with the energy of it. Is it an up level? Is it going to give me what I'm asking for? Is it going to give me what I am wanting to heighten in my life? Knowing that this is not the only thing that is going to heighten that in my life. Remember, a course is often a gateway. A course opens up doors to so many other things. It is never that one program that is going to change everything, but it is going to open you up to a whole new level of being. So when you are looking at that, is that the thing that excites you? Is that the thing that lights you up? Is it going to be a challenge for me to join this? Is there going to be an expansion of me to join this? Even getting the money to join this, is that going to expand me? Because often there's a lesson in getting the money to be able to join something. It is you saying yes to yourself and you opening up to the possibility of more in your life. When we're at a point where we're saying it's too expensive, it's not for me, it's so expensive, what we're actually saying is, I'm not ready to invest that money in me yet. And if that's you, then don't worry. That's okay too. What you've just got to do is acknowledge where you are. But what I find with so many coaches and so many people I mentor, as soon as they get that, oh, it's too expensive message, they go into a spiral of, oh my God, I have outpriced my customers. What have I done? Maybe I should change the pricing. Maybe I should discount. Maybe I should do this, that, and the other. And what that message is saying is that person isn't ready to invest in them yet. They are not ready to invest in their transformation, their growth yet. or they don't see the value in that yet. That is not for you to go down the route as a coach, as, oh my God, I have outpriced people, I should drop my prices, I am not worthy of charging that, which is what can happen. So as we are in this loving space of power to power, we are all queens here. We are all on a different level of the same journey. We are expanding, we are growing, we are connecting with the people who we want to learn with. We are in this journey together. Whatever stage we are at is perfect for us. Whatever stage you are at is perfect for you. And I want you to hear that. I have been in that situation where I wouldn't pay any money for a program, to the point now where I have paid up to £10,000 for a program. And I imagine I will pay a lot more in the future. So please do not ever think where you are now is a reflection of where you're going to be. Something could change. Some mindset shift could happen. You might be listening to this and thinking, oh my God, yes, I am not investing in me. I have these amazing dreams, and yet I won't invest the energy, time, money in saying yes to myself. And if that's you, then, oh my God, I am so glad, because that is exactly why I wanted to record this podcast. That is exactly why I wanted to get this message out. I wanted to get this message out for those of you who are looking to consume, and also those who are looking to coach and mentor themselves. I really want you to know that what someone is willing to pay is a reflection of them. It is a reflection of their journey at this current moment. Now, there is times I have paid more than I could actually afford. And I just went into them programs knowing that that money was going to come through and it was going to come back tenfold. And believe me, it has. Because I went in with that belief. So if you are ever buying a program, if you are ever buying anything, any course, know that that money is coming back to you tenfold, because you are going in with the affirmation and the attitude and the intention that that money is coming back to you tenfold. If you go into it from a place of powerless, and you are going into it thinking, this is the thing that's going to fix me, this is the thing I need, then you are going into it from a place of need and resistance. So you are constantly going to be going, is this what I need? Module 1, did that give me what I need? Module 2, did that give me what I need? You are not going to be going in and hearing the lessons that need to be heard, because you are going in from a place of lack. So I would say to anyone who is in that space, allow yourself to sit with the energy that you don't actually need anything, and that the information is going to only heighten your experience and your growth. I don't want anyone thinking they are broken, they are, you cannot go into anything with that energy. To put into an example, if you enter into a relationship with another person, so you enter into a relationship with a man or a woman, knowing that you are broken, feeling like you are broken, do you think that is going to be a healthy relationship? Because it's not. So if you are going into a relationship power to power, knowing that you are a queen, they are a queen or a king, you are there to live together, to support each other, to grow together, to develop together, to be king, queen, whatever it is, together, then you know that is going to be a strong and healthy relationship. And that is exactly the same with whoever you are looking at to be your coach, to be your mentor, to help you grow in this lifetime. You are going into it power to power. It's just different power. I might have information that someone doesn't have, and that means that I can help and guide them to grow. They might have information that I don't have, which in that relationship helps and guides them to grow. My best VIP clients bring some magic to my life that I didn't have before. I love that because it is power to power. They are bringing energy, bits of information, bits of insights. As I'm coaching them, I'm getting ahas for myself. And this relationship is to and fro because it is power to power. And I love that. And that is what I want to generate through all of my programs. I am bringing guidance, I am bringing teachings, but you bring the power. You put that into place. I could be talking to someone, I could be trying to teach them. If they don't act on it because they don't see themselves as powerful, it has no meaning. It doesn't mean anything. So when you are going into anything, if you are saying it's too expensive, or you are looking at people online and going, how can she be charging that? I want you to ask the question, why do you not see that value in yourself? Where is that coming from? Because when we look at that comparison as well, and you might do it as a coach, and you might be looking at other coaches and going, I can't believe she's charging that. There is some lesson in that for you to learn. There is something coming up that is thinking, well, I can't charge that, so why can she? There is some magic in these lessons, whatever stage they come up for you, there is some magic in there to learn. And once we stop linking our money with our self-worth, we will stop having this question. But at the minute, society does link money with our self-worth. And as women, we often do this. And as well, our prostitute archetype, which I talk about in the Accelerate program, and Magnificence, which is what you get with Miraculous Success Academy. I talk about the prostitute archetype, and she is the one who often relays your pricing. She is the one who says, I can't charge that because I'm not worth that yet. She is the one that'll hold you back. She is the one that'll make you think, well, if I charge this low price, everyone will buy. And the thing is, you've got to ask, who are you wanting to buy your programs? Are you wanting people to buy your programs who are a hell yes, who are in it, who are, wanting that big transformation? If they are, they're maybe not going to pay $50 for a course. They're going to want something that's going to stretch them. They're going to want something that's going to allow them to step up. So you've got to ask, who is it you are looking to attract, and who are you asking to invest in them? It has to be an investment in them, in their growth, that represents where they are now. I know as I grow, as I evolve, I know that paying 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 in my own investment is going to be doable. But them figures might scare the hell out of you, and you might be thinking, oh my God, I could only pay $50 at the minute. And if that's you, then that is okay too. That is your place on the journey. And I want to tell you, I was there probably 4 years ago. So do not question yourself. Do not think that you are never going to change and you are ever going to grow. Because doing the freebies, reading the books, doing that with the action off the back actually got me to where I am today. It's got me to where I've paid $10,000 for a program. It's got me to where I'm open to paying up to 30, 50, one day 100 for a program. It has got me to this place. So if you are at that point where you're thinking everything's so expensive and I still want to grow, don't worry. Keep that dream alive. Keep that mission alive. You are worthy of them dreams happening. Regardless of your financial situation at the minute, you are worthy of them happening. Keep showing up for the challenges. Do not feel guilty for when you can't buy the product at the end. That doesn't matter. You will be in a space where you can do that. You will get there. You will become that person. You are that person now, and you are moving forward on the journey to be that person now. So any coaches, don't worry about the people who don't buy now. They are still watching. They are still following along. They are still being helped by what you do. They are moving on this journey with you. They are just at a different stage. And it is not for you to drag them along or get them to a place where they are ready to join. It is for you to keep showing up and sharing your magic and being you, and knowing that the right people are investing in themselves at the right time. So multifunctional, this episode, but I think it hits home for so many. Coaches who are investing in themselves as well will be feeling this from a consumer point of view. Healers who are worried about putting up their prices hopefully have been, helped by this episode, because it is not about the money for you. Obviously that is a lovely outcome. You get to keep helping more people. You get to keep doing what you love. And that is what you're here for as well. So please do not fear charging anybody for anything. The more money you make, the more people you can help. The more money you make, the better your energy to help more people. So do not ever fear charging for what you do. Any healers, any intuitives, any psychics, I do not want to hear you giving away all your stuff for free, because we have been told that that is what we should do. And people often think that that is what we should do. But I don't know about you, but I am not walking up to Lady Gaga and asking her to sing me a personal song. So if you have been asked that, let that go, but know that you don't have to honor or oblige it. You are here, you offer your services, and your services come at an energetic rate, which is a fee. So please do not be giving away everything for free. If you are expecting other people to do that for you, I want you to go and question yourself as to why you are asking free stuff from people, because that is about your own self-worth and not about theirs. So it really is about looking at what is going on for you. What stage are you at? What stage are you asking for? Because this is where you can start to, learn a lot about how money is linked to your self-worth. You can start to learn, how is your prostitute archetype showing up? What does she want to say? How does she feel undervalued? How is she been running the show? When really, she doesn't need to run the show for you. She's got limited self-worth issues from the past, which is fine. And you can work through that and you can help her grow as well. So just honor this situation of money and charging and, asking for money in your business or paying for people to, provide you a service. Whatever it is, let go of the self-worth. Let go of the fear that what you can afford now is always going to be what you can afford, because it's not. The more you grow, the more you evolve, the more money you will attract. Believe me. Same for people who are charging for services. Do not pour your energy into trying to help everyone. You cannot do it. We are one person. You cannot spend all your time trying to help everyone. What you've got to do is show up in your true, authentic self, knowing that you are helping everyone just by being you. And then the people you want to take forward, the people who are going to be attracted to you, the people who want to work with you, will be attracted to you showing up in your full, authentic truth. You do not have to worry about the price they are willing to invest in them. All you need to do is keep showing up, keep offering what you do, keep offering it at an aligned price, and know that the right people have already signed up. They are already there because they are energetically there. They are in the energy of this is the right investment for me, for them to invest in themselves, and to know that you are that person and to trust you as that person to guide them on the next stage of their journey. Because that's all it is, a stage of this incredible journey you are on. Now, I could talk about money all day long. I could talk about money in business. I could talk about how we hold ourselves back. And I'm going to be doing so many more like this because, I do love to talk about money. And one of my big bugbears is that women undervalue themselves all the time. People in spiritual practices undervalue themselves all the time because we still have that shadow cast on us. We still have that energy of charlatans. Who are you to charge for this? This is a natural gift. Well, so we're singing. And like I said, I would not be going up to Lady Gaga and saying, sing me a song, please. Come into my living room, thanks, and just sing for me. That would be lovely. I'm sure she'd be telling me where to go and where to buy a ticket for a concert. So let's just have that energy. Let's just stand in your power, attract power to power. If you are buying from a place of power. You are a queen. You might not feel it yet, but it is in there. Your soul has guided you to this place. You are meant to hear this message. You are literally have that power in you, and you don't know how powerful you are. Honestly, if I went back to my life, so I've just turned 40 now, which is amazing, and I feel the power shift. But if I went back to my life when I was 30 or even 34, let's go back just 6 years, I was a completely different person. If I spoke to that person now, she would cringe at what I've done, how much I've made, how much I have invested in myself. She would be like, oh my God, like, who are you? Where has this come from? Because she would not recognize me. She would not know who this Rachel is. And she didn't even realize she had them desires at that time. So please let yourself open to possibilities. Let yourself open that you are the most powerful being that you could ever be. And that getting to know people who are going to help you on this journey is a vital part of your growth. I know you've got big dreams because that is what I attract in. I attract the change makers. I attract people with big missions. I attract people who have sat in the shadows and know that they're powerful, know that they're amazing, and don't know how to unleash it. I've manifested that into my life. You are not here for no reason. You are a queen. You are a magician. You are literally a powerhouse. So I want you to hear that. Your soul already knows it. You will invest in the perfect thing at the perfect time. You will know exactly what that is. Yes, your logician mindset might come in and try and, talk you out of it, but you've got to choose. Are your desires worth it? Are your desires worth it? That's the question we've got to ask. And as a coach, are your desires worth it? You are charging this price. You are charging this in alignment with your own desires. So stop questioning yourself. Stop asking, is that the right price? Is this energetically feel into it? Does it feel good? Does it get your heart excited? Would you have invested in that? Because if you wouldn't, then you've got some work to do there. And if you would, then it's a hell yes, zing, put that price on your website and just go for it. Just go for it. And even that, you don't even need to have a website. You can make things as easy as possible. So please, I hope this one's helped someone. I hope it's helped lots of people from lots of different directions. And if you have any questions, join the Soulful Badass community. There's a challenge going on there at the minute. So if you want to come and join that, come and have a look. The replays are going to be in there for a little time. I'm not having the replays up for too long because I know what it's like. You're like, oh yeah, I'll listen to that then, or I'll listen to that then. And you just bypass it. So I'm only putting them up for a short time so that you can commit and go all in and listen to the replays, listen to the meditations, and start to move forward and let your soul guide you on what actually wants to come through. Because there is big missions happening at the minute, and you need to just honor that you are an absolute badass. You are here to do great things. So stop holding yourself back. Stop using money as an excuse, because that's all it is. You know you have the money most of the time. When we say things are expensive and actually you look, you've got the money to invest. It's a choice whether you do it. So I'll leave that one with you, and have an amazing week. I want to know how this one felt for you, because it was very different, but I think a very powerful topic that needed to be broached. Okay, catch you next time. Bye.